Hey folks, I'm here just to do another quick video. I just wanted to say before this video, I apologize to any little people out there when I tell this story. Back on December 31st, 2012, New Year's Eve, I'm at work, and while I'm there, I see a little person shopping in the store. And I'm like, oh crap, a little person. Thinking to myself, oh crap, a little person. You very rarely see little people, but it's totally cool. So after the guy leaves, I point it out, and they're like, oh my, everybody's like, oh that's weird. You're right, you never really see them. So I'm there, and I start cracking jokes after the guy leaves, like, oh, bet you if you asked him for change of $1, he'd come up short. Or if he went on vacation, I bet you it would be a short trip. Don't mess with that guy. Looks like he has a short temper. Jokes like that down the line. So that Monday I stop at the local bar that I go to, Lenahan's, 11909 Atlantic Avenue, home of the 20-cent wings and 275 Bud Lights on Tuesdays, which is tonight. So stop on down if you want to, after you see this video. So I'm there, and I see one of my friends. She's bar attendant, so I'm telling her, hey, yo, I saw this midget at work, little person. So I'm telling her, so she's like, so you actually saw a midget? I was like, yeah. And I tell her this, like, the same jokes I was cracking at that point after the guy had left, of course. And she starts laughing, and she tells me that I'm nuts for cracking jokes, and I'm a bad person because I'm cracking the jokes. I'm like, but you're just as bad as I am because you're laughing. And she goes, okay, true point to that, true point. And, then it turns, the conversation takes a turn and kind of wound up looking up stuff about little people on the internet where we didn't think this conversation would go. That's that. Then this past weekend, February 3rd, Super Bowl Sunday, 2 days ago, I'm walking out of church with my buddy Anthony, and I wound up telling him the story that I just mentioned. And then he looks at me and goes, without missing a beat, my next story is going to be about a midget. And I look at him like, oh, okay. And he's like, why are you looking at me like this? I said, if you start a phrase with, my next story is going to be about a midget, you have to keep going and just not stop at that. He goes, what do you mean? You said my next story is going to be about a midget. So he's like, oh, okay, I see what you mean. So then he tells me what the story's going to be about and all that. And he goes, but why'd you bring that up? So again, I tell him the story, and he's like, okay, I see what you mean. And he goes, oh, that's my story about a midget, but more a little person, as they prefer to be called, or dwarves, and of course he tells me the story, and I start cracking more jokes like, oh, is your guy gonna have a battle axe? He's gonna have a long beard? Is this gonna happen, that gonna happen? He goes, no. And then he's laughing at me, looking kind of laughing, but he doesn't want to laugh, but he does. And that's just my story about little people. So again, rate, hate, comment, subscribe, follow, share, tell people about it. Have a good time, and peace out. I'll see you when I see you, which will be hopefully soon in my next video. Peace.